9 vegetables that may pose health challenges for older adults. A closer look at potential risks. Have you ever considered that the fresh vegetables in your refrigerator might pose health risks? While we generally view vegetable consumption as healthy, some vegetables may present serious dangers, particularly for seniors. Consider whether you might unknowingly be consuming foods that could worsen your health. In today's video, we'll reveal which vegetables seniors should avoid and why they may pose potential health risks. Could your favorite vegetable be on the list? Let's find out. 1. Bell peppers. Impact on digestion, acid reflux and heartburn. Causes. Bell peppers, especially when consumed raw, can trigger heartburn or acid reflux. This occurs because bell peppers contain compounds that can relax the lower esophageal sphincter, LES, allowing stomach acid to reflux into the esophagus. Consequences. This is particularly concerning for older adults, as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, is a prevalent condition in this demographic. GERD causes discomfort and can lead to serious digestive issues if left unmanaged. Chronic GERD can result in esophageal damage, including inflammation, esophagitis, and in severe cases, Barrett's esophagus, a precancerous condition. Therefore, individuals with a history of GERD or those experiencing frequent heartburn should exercise caution when consuming bell peppers, potentially opting for cooked versions or limiting their intake. Influence on arthritis. Nightshade family connection. Nightshade family affiliation. Bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, Solanaceae, alongside tomatoes, potatoes, and eggplants. These foods contain a group of compounds known as alkaloids, notably solanine. Impact on arthritis. These compounds can trigger irritation or inflammation in some individuals, particularly those with arthritis. While this is not a universal reaction, for those already suffering from arthritic conditions, consuming bell peppers may exacerbate inflammation, leading to increased joint pain and swelling. The exact mechanism is not fully understood, but it's hypothesized that solanine and other alkaloids may interact with the body's inflammatory pathways, potentially worsening existing arthritic symptoms. It's important for individuals with arthritis to monitor their response to bell peppers and consider adjusting their consumption accordingly, perhaps keeping a food diary to identify potential triggers. Consulting with a doctor or registered dietitian can provide personalized dietary advice for managing arthritic symptoms. Benefits and alternatives. Benefits of bell peppers. While bell peppers may cause issues for some individuals, they are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, benefiting the immune system and overall health. Therefore, they remain a valuable addition to a healthy diet. Safer consumption. To minimize negative effects, older adults may find cooked bell peppers easier to digest than raw. Cooking reduces the pepper's acidity and improves digestibility. Alternative options. If bell peppers still cause discomfort, consider substituting them with less irritating vegetables such as cucumbers, carrots, or zucchini, which are generally easier to digest and less likely to negatively impact the digestive system. Conclusion 2. Root vegetables. Radishes and blood sugar. Impact on diabetics. Naturally high in sugar. Radishes are root vegetables naturally high in sugars, particularly glucose and fructose. While these are natural sugars, consuming radishes may rapidly increase blood glucose levels in individuals with diabetes or blood sugar control issues. Impact on diabetics. Older adults with diabetes may find it challenging to manage their blood sugar if they consume excessive amounts of radishes, as the sugar content can cause a sudden spike in blood glucose. This can lead to serious diabetes-related complications, including cardiovascular disease, kidney disease, and nerve damage. Radishes and kidney stone risk due to oxalates. Oxalates. Radishes contain oxalates, natural compounds that combine with calcium in the body to form kidney stones if consumed in excess. Older adults, particularly those with a history of kidney disease or at risk of developing it, should exercise caution. Kidney stones. Individuals prone to kidney stones should limit their intake of oxalate-rich foods like radishes, as oxalate accumulation can increase the risk of kidney stone formation, causing pain and other serious health problems. Kidney stones are a common issue among the elderly. Health benefits of radishes. While radishes may pose risks for some seniors, they offer numerous health benefits. Radishes are rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, boosting the immune system, aiding digestion, and improving cardiovascular health. Lowering blood pressure. Radishes may also help lower blood pressure due to nutrients like potassium, which relaxes blood vessels and reduces strain on the cardiovascular system. However, seniors taking blood pressure medication should consult their doctor before incorporating radishes into their diet. Safe radish consumption. Moderate consumption. Seniors should consume radishes in moderation, especially if they have blood sugar or kidney issues. A moderate amount provides benefits without causing harm. Preparation methods. Preparing radishes can mitigate some negative effects. For example, cooking radishes can reduce sugar and oxalate levels, making them easier to digest and less likely to negatively impact health. However, consuming raw radishes or radish juice may rapidly increase blood sugar levels. Alternatives. For individuals with diabetes or kidney problems, alternatives such as carrots, zucchini, or cucumbers, lower in sugar and oxalates are recommended. Number 3. Brussels sprouts. Digestive effects, indigestion, bloating, and constipation. Brussels sprouts are rich in fiber, beneficial for improving digestive function. However, older adults with potentially weaker digestive systems may experience bloating, gas, and diarrhea from excessive fiber intake. The high sulfur content can also cause gas and bloating, particularly in those with sensitive digestive systems, potentially exacerbating existing digestive issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Fiber can worsen constipation in older adults with weak digestive systems or bowel motility problems. Insufficient water intake alongside Brussels sprout consumption can further aggravate constipation. Impact on other digestive issues, irritable bowel syndrome and intestinal gas. Brussels sprouts contain FODMAPs, fermentable oligo-di-monosaccharides, and polyols, poorly digested carbohydrates that ferment in the gut, causing gas and bloating. Individuals with IBS or sensitive bowels may find Brussels sprouts difficult to digest, leading to abdominal pain, bloating, and gas. The sulfur compounds can increase intestinal gas, worsening bloating, especially in older adults with less efficient digestive systems. Health benefits of Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are rich in fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate, boosting immunity, improving cardiovascular health, and maintaining bone density. They also contain anti-cancer compounds, protecting against chronic diseases. The fiber content can help lower cholesterol levels, supporting cardiovascular health. Crucial for older adults. Safe ways for seniors to enjoy Brussels sprouts. Careful preparation. To minimize any potential digestive discomfort, it's recommended that seniors thoroughly cook Brussels sprouts, rather than consuming them raw or undercooked. Cooking softens the fibrous texture, reduces the sulfur compounds, and promotes easier digestion. Moderate consumption. When introducing Brussels sprouts into their diet, seniors should start with small portions to allow their bodies to adjust and monitor for any symptoms of bloating or discomfort. If any adverse reactions occur, the consumption amount should be reduced. Pairing with easily digestible foods. To further mitigate any potential side effects, seniors can combine Brussels sprouts with easily digestible foods such as plain rice, cooked carrots, or potatoes. This helps to lessen the impact of the fiber and sulfur compounds. Alternative options. If Brussels sprouts continue to cause digestive issues, seniors can opt for less irritating vegetables like zucchini, carrots, or cucumbers. These vegetables are generally easier to digest and less likely to cause gas or constipation. Careful consideration of these factors will help ensure that seniors can enjoy the nutritional benefits of Brussels sprouts without experiencing digestive distress. Number 4. Okra. Digestive impact, indigestion and bloating. Okra contains fructans, a type of carbohydrate that some individuals find difficult to digest. Fructans can cause bloating, flatulence, and indigestion. This is particularly relevant for older adults, whose digestive systems may function less efficiently, making okra digestion more challenging. Some individuals experience difficulty digesting fructans, leading to bloating, discomfort, and abdominal pain. This is especially true for older adults with weakened digestive systems or conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, where okra consumption could exacerbate symptoms. Okra's high mucilage content gives it a thick, slimy texture. While mucilage can aid digestion by softening food, it may prove difficult or uncomfortable for older adults with chewing or swallowing difficulties, e.g. those with dental issues or dentures. Renal impact, kidney stone risk. Okra contains oxalates, compounds that can pose problems for individuals at risk of kidney stones or those with a history of kidney stones. Oxalates bind with calcium, potentially forming crystals and increasing kidney stone risk. For older adults with kidney issues or impaired waste filtration, excessive oxalate intake could worsen their condition. Individuals with a history of kidney disease or related conditions should limit okra consumption to mitigate kidney stone risk. Health benefits of okra. Okra is rich in fiber, vitamin C, vitamin A, and folate. These nutrients boost immunity, protect cells from damage, and support cardiovascular health. Moderate fiber intake from okra can also improve digestion. Studies suggest okra may lower blood cholesterol, preventing cardiovascular disease, a significant benefit for older adults at higher risk. Okra may also help regulate blood sugar levels, beneficial for individuals with diabetes or at risk of developing it. Safe okra consumption for seniors. Moderation is key. Seniors should consume okra in moderation to avoid potential digestive and renal issues. Excessive intake may lead to bloating and negatively impact kidney function. Proper preparation. Cooking okra instead of consuming it raw can mitigate potential side effects. Cooking reduces oxalates and fructans, improving digestibility. Combining with easily digestible foods. To minimize digestive impact, combine okra with easily digestible foods like cooked carrots, zucchini, or leafy greens to reduce bloating and indigestion. Limitations for those with kidney issues. Seniors with kidney disease or at risk of kidney stones should limit okra consumption or consult their physician regarding safe intake levels. Alternative options. If okra causes digestive problems or is unsuitable, consider alternatives like zucchini, carrots, broccoli, or cucumber. These are gentler on the digestive system and pose no negative renal effects. Number 5. Garlic. Garlic's impact on anticoagulant medication. Garlic's blood-thinning properties, attributed to allicin, may pose a risk for seniors on anticoagulants like warfarin or heparin. Combining garlic with these medications can increase bleeding or bruising due to enhanced anticoagulant effects. This risk is heightened for seniors with bleeding disorders, particularly after surgery or injury, as their recovery may be slower. Gastrointestinal effects. Raw garlic can irritate the stomach and esophagus, especially in seniors with sensitive digestive systems. Its sulfur compounds, including allicin, may cause stomach pain, GERD, acid reflux, and abdominal discomfort when consumed in large quantities. It can also stimulate gastric acid production, worsening symptoms for those with conditions like gastritis, GERD, or esophagitis. Indigestion, heartburn, and bloating may also be exacerbated. Further digestive considerations. While moderate garlic consumption can aid digestion, excessive raw garlic can cause indigestion, bloating, flatulence, or abdominal pain. Its sulfur compounds can irritate the digestive tract, leading to these symptoms. Additionally, garlic's mild diuretic effect can cause dehydration in seniors, especially if they don't drink enough fluids or have kidney issues. Health benefits of garlic for seniors. Garlic offers several health advantages, particularly for older adults. Studies indicate that allicin in garlic can relax blood vessels, reducing blood pressure. Its potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties boost the immune system, crucial for seniors whose immunity may weaken with age. Garlic also helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, reducing cardiovascular disease risk. Safe garlic consumption for seniors. To minimize digestive upset, seniors should consume cooked garlic rather than raw. Moderation is key. Avoid excessive consumption, especially raw garlic. Consult a physician before using garlic to manage blood pressure or cholesterol to avoid potential side effects. Individuals with stomach sensitivities or those on anticoagulants may substitute garlic with other spices like onions, ginger, or basil, which offer similar health benefits with less irritation. Alternative options. Onions provide comparable health benefits to garlic, aiding in blood pressure and cholesterol reduction while being gentler on the digestive system. Ginger possesses anti-inflammatory and digestive improving properties, also contributing to immune support and blood pressure management without the gastric irritation associated with raw garlic. 6. Tomatoes. Gastrointestinal effects. Tomatoes' high acidity. A major concern for seniors is tomatoes' high acidity. They can increase stomach acid, especially when consumed as sauces or soups, potentially exacerbating symptoms like heartburn, stomach pain, and acid reflux in individuals with GERD or pre-existing acid issues. Processed tomato products, such as sauces, may worsen these conditions. They can also aggravate acid reflux in seniors with sensitive digestive systems or a history of stomach problems, leading to bloating, gas, and heartburn. Processed tomatoes, particularly sauces and pastes, may further impair digestion and cause discomfort. Effects on arthritis and joint conditions. Nightshade family, Solanaceae. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, alongside bell peppers, potatoes, and eggplants. These foods contain alkaloids, compounds that can trigger inflammation. For seniors with arthritis, increased tomato consumption may worsen pain and inflammation. Increased joint inflammation and pain. Tomatoes' alkaloids can stimulate inflammatory responses, potentially worsening arthritis and gout. This is a significant consideration for seniors with pre-existing joint or inflammatory conditions. Impact on kidney function. Potential kidney issues. Tomatoes may pose challenges for seniors with a history of kidney problems. They are relatively high in oxalates, particularly in processed products and sauces. Oxalates can contribute to kidney stone formation, especially in those prone to them or with a history of kidney disease. High tomato consumption could exacerbate existing kidney issues and increase the risk of kidney stones. Interactions with medications. Interactions with blood pressure medications. Tomatoes may interact with certain medications, particularly blood pressure medications. Tomatoes can lower blood pressure, and combining them with blood pressure medication could lead to excessive blood pressure reduction, hypotension. Seniors on blood pressure medication should consult their doctor regarding tomato consumption to avoid adverse effects. Health benefits of tomatoes for seniors. Tomatoes are a nutritional powerhouse, offering a wealth of health advantages, particularly for older adults. Their richness in lycopene, a potent antioxidant, is a key contributor to these benefits. Lycopene has been extensively studied for its role in protecting against cardiovascular disease and certain cancers, including prostate and stomach cancers. Research suggests that regular consumption of tomatoes may help reduce the risk of these serious health conditions. Furthermore, tomatoes contribute to cardiovascular health by potentially lowering LDL, bad cholesterol levels, and raising HDL, good cholesterol levels, thereby supporting a healthy heart. This is especially beneficial for seniors who are often at a higher risk of heart-related issues. Safe tomato consumption for seniors. While tomatoes offer numerous health benefits, it's important to consider their potential impact on digestion, particularly for older adults. Individuals with sensitive digestive systems should opt for low-acid varieties or fully ripened tomatoes, as these are generally gentler on the stomach. Processed tomatoes, such as those found in sauces, soups, or cooked dishes, often have reduced acidity compared to raw tomatoes, minimizing the risk of gastric irritation and acid reflux. Combining tomatoes with other foods, such as bread, meat, or grains, can also help to buffer their acidity and improve digestibility. Alternative options. For seniors who may find tomatoes difficult to digest, several excellent alternatives offer similar nutritional benefits. Carrots, for instance, are a rich source of beta-carotene, another powerful antioxidant, and are generally low in acidity. Cucumbers, with their mild nature and easy digestibility, provide a refreshing and stomach-friendly alternative, ideal for salads or as a raw snack. These options provide a range of vitamins and nutrients without the potential digestive challenges associated with tomatoes for some individuals. Always consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized dietary advice, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions. 7. Red radishes, gastrointestinal and intestinal effects. High in fiber. Beetroot is rich in fiber, which can benefit digestion and colon health. However, in older adults whose digestive systems often slow down, excessive fiber intake may cause digestive issues such as bloating, flatulence, and abdominal pain. Consuming large quantities of beetroot can increase intestinal gas, leading to discomfort and potentially exacerbating conditions like gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, or other digestive disorders. Gastric stimulation. While moderate beetroot consumption may aid digestion, individuals with sensitive stomachs may experience increased stomach acid, leading to indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux. These issues can be more pronounced in older adults with pre-existing gastric conditions such as ulcers. Number 2. Effects on individuals with kidney disease. Oxalate content. Beetroot contains oxalates, compounds that can bind with calcium in the body and contribute to kidney stone formation, particularly in those at risk or with a history of kidney stones. Excessive beetroot consumption may increase the risk of kidney stone formation in older adults, posing a significant concern for those with pre-existing kidney problems. Increased risk of kidney stones. Older adults with a history of kidney disease or calcium excretion issues should exercise caution and limit their beetroot intake, as the oxalate content may worsen their condition. Impact on diabetes and blood sugar. Blood sugar reduction. Beetroot contains compounds that may help manage blood sugar levels, potentially benefiting individuals with diabetes. However, beetroot also contains carbohydrates. Excessive consumption can elevate blood sugar. Therefore, older adults with diabetes should carefully monitor their beetroot intake to avoid unexpected blood sugar spikes. Portion control. Older adults with diabetes should consume beetroot in moderation and combine it with other foods that stabilize blood sugar. Avoid consuming beetroot on an empty stomach to minimize the risk of sudden blood sugar increases. 4. Impact on cardiovascular function. Cardiovascular support. Beetroot contains antioxidants like beta-cyanine, which protect blood vessels from damage and improve circulation. These properties may benefit cardiovascular health and help lower blood pressure. However, older adults taking blood pressure medication should adjust their beetroot consumption to avoid excessive blood pressure drops, especially when combined with blood pressure-lowering medications. Interaction with blood pressure medication. Because beetroot can lower blood pressure, older adults using blood pressure medication should consult their doctor to adjust their intake and prevent dangerously low blood pressure. 5. Nutritional benefits. Nutrient-rich. Beetroot is rich in vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants like beta-cyanine, protecting cells from free radical damage. These nutrients boost the immune system, improve cardiovascular function, and help combat chronic diseases. This is why beetroot is considered a healthy food choice. Improved gut health. Beetroot provides fiber, which cleanses the colon and prevents constipation. It also maintains a healthy digestive system, crucial for older adults whose digestive capabilities decline with age. 6. Safe beetroot consumption for older adults. Moderate consumption. Older adults should consume beetroot in moderation to reap its health benefits without digestive issues or kidney problems. Cooking. Cooked beetroot reduces the side effects of fiber and oxalate, minimizing bloating and indigestion. Cooking also softens the vegetable, making it easier for older adults to digest. Combining with other foods. Combine beetroot with other foods like soups, salads, or stir-fries to lessen its impact on the digestive system and balance nutrition. Alternative options. Carrots. Carrots are an excellent substitute for beets, as they are low in acid and easily digestible, while also providing numerous health benefits without causing kidney or digestive issues. Pumpkin. Pumpkin is another great alternative, boasting high levels of vitamin A, beta-carotene, and potassium, while being gentle on the digestive and urinary systems. As you can see, choosing the right foods is crucial for long-term health, especially as we age. Some vegetables, seemingly harmless, can have a significant impact on your well-being. However, don't worry. We've shared helpful information to guide you in selecting healthier alternatives. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more useful health tips and knowledge to support a healthy lifestyle. Take care of yourself and your loved ones, and don't miss our future videos for more interesting and important information.